Alright, so doing a little bit of work on this. Last fall, this right here was leaking on the tractor a little bit, so actually I didn't even see this hole here. It was covered up, but I do have a new one right there. So we're just gonna cut this pipe off, take this off, and just weld a whole new piece in. So, hey, and I do have some safety glasses. So, and that's in the beginning of this project, so we're doing big things. We got a hole right there a little bit, and I have one on the side and a small patch to do. So we got a few things to do on this one. We're gonna run it again. We say that every year with this tank, but well, we did do the undercarriage, so we definitely got to run it one more year. Otherwise, what's the point? So we're gonna get going on this. He was hauling some sand. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to make that a little bit flatter after. You gotta. So this is what it looks like when we took it off. Really not much left. So, weld the new one up. Right?
Yes.
That Louis boy. I just measured out the old one there, so I'm gonna measure out 11.5 inches and just cut it straight with the chop saw. Okay, I guess you can say it. Yeah. So Christoph just pulled up the 8670. We're changing this drawbar. Yes. We ended up finding a used one, Pennsylvania. Yep. And the guy that had it brought it to a FW Weaver, was it? MF Weaver. MF Weaver in Pennsylvania, and they ended up shipping it up to us. It's on the other side. I'll show it to you when.
Probably need 2 people, okay? That thing.
Oh yeah, it's heavy. But this, it's just not as strong as this. So that's why I want to change it. Krista decided just to drive it in. It's a bit cold outside actually, so we're gonna work on it inside. And I'll show you the other one right over here. So yeah, we got stuff to clean up. Alrighty, I can't really move this thing, but that's what it looks like here. So that's unbolt that one and slide it on. Got this in place, it's just sitting here, but I'm just gonna tack weld it in a couple spots, and then I'm gonna pick it back up so that way in the back I can reach it easy and just weld it off. I just wanted to have it all lined up, that way it works when it's all welded. So I'm gonna tack it here. Got it picked up. Now I'm just gonna go tack it in 3 spots. I'm just gonna weld it. Well, I won't show that. I'll show the end of it. But Andreas is gonna.
Christoph here is doing some drawbar changing. Did you show him the new drawbar?
I didn't see it, but we're gonna pick it in.
Alright. We're gonna get rid of this hunk of junk. This is 100% the biggest piece of crap Agco puts on for a drawbar because it's not good at all. It's just like 3 bolts or 4 bolts holding it on. So it's pretty junk. We thought if we took this off, there'd be a hole right here, like this. But there's not. It's just a flat plate, so it's kind of dumb. Your daughter's here.
Where is she?
Saw her in the back.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see you now, okay.
But we're gonna get the Cat 4 one we have. And that one actually came with the a shim in it to make it a smaller hole.
Got that welded up. I got there was a bunch of rust on the rubber right in there. So I got that all cleaned up. I'm just gonna put a little bit of, just some brake cleaner. Well, no, not brake, window cleaner, just a little bit there so it slides down a little bit easier so I can lock it in. Let's do it. Yeah, put this down. Alright, so lock this side in first. Might have to get a bar, a pipe or something to just pull this thing down. And You wanna hold that? Maybe I can get it.
If you hurt yourself, at least it's on camera.
Right. Okay, we're not hurting myself.
I didn't see you try hard enough.
I tried hard enough.
He didn't.
Alright.
He's got a bigger tube. That should work.
Like it didn't even. Oh, that's all done.
It really snapped into position.
So the next one I gotta do is.
We're not done there.
There's a little guy down here, but it looks like we've already welded this thing up a bunch of times.
We replaced the pipe from here to there a handful of years ago, but once you get into this spot, it's like a weird shape and nothing's fun. And on this tank, you can't just pull the fan housing off, so it's not like it's any
Easy
fun.
to work on.
It's just a shit show. But don't you worry.
She's gonna go another year, one way or another.
Yeah.
So
If we're bolting plates on,
we've done it.
we have done that too. Put a plate on the inside and outside, some rubber tubing to gasket it.
Sent it.
The old whip. That's how she used to run on the lap.
She ended her life.
Yeah. The bolting wasn't working anymore, so that's how we knew it was done. He's so agile. No, those bolts, the pin won't come out, so now we gotta pull is it 4 or 6 bolts holding?
6 bolts.
So 6 bolts that hold the housing on.
3 came out easy, 3 of them did not.
So
3 and 3.
he's struggling with that because the pin won't just slide out and a bar won't pull it out. It'll spin side to side, so there might be a little lip on it. I'm not sure, but hopefully we can pull it out if we pull the whole housing and then we can just beat it with a sledgehammer. That sounded really thin. Corrosion. Get you every time. Well, the only way we're gonna get this to work, because it needs to be a 12 point, and he needs more leverage.
And we don't have a 3/4. 3/4.
3/4 size
3/4.
breaker bar. So now we have the 3/4 breaker bar, or 3/4 socket with a 12 point. But we have a 3/4 with a 1/2 inch adapter down to a 12 point. That is an impact 12 point though, so we have that going for us. And our 1/2 inch breaker bar, we snapped the end of that off. We might have put too many pipes on it.
Actually, it's not a 3/4.
What size was it? The 13/16. He had the wrong socket on there too.
Okay, tired. Oh, she's going. Yep, good.
She moved.
One more. Style too.
Well, we got that part off. We have to get these 3 bolts off because there's only 3 bolts holding this thing on, not even 4.
Yeah.
Actually no, there's 2 little ones on the inside right there.
Is that 2 little ones?
That go up into the main thing, but it's still. We got this off.
This is a fucking clusterfuck.
This is the stupidest drawbar setup in the history.
This anyway.
Nobody uses this. Everyone goes to the Cat 4 because this is junk. So it's a Clevis style with, I guess, you did have these 2 bolts right here holding the bottom, so it was a little stronger, but still, bolts, it's not a casting, so it's not as strong as it should be for a drawbar. But you think they would have put a damn hole right here so you could just use it like a normal drawbar.
Do they?
No. That's why we had to slap it back together last year, because it wasn't as good as we thought it was. That sucker's on there, because we never pulled that part off.
No.
And now we can get that off, we'll slip it out that way, and we'll hit the pin out. Probably has dowels in there. He's gonna need the BFH. It's moving.
Come on, you son of a...
Get that.
Where's the big one?
You gotta be careful, you were about to smash that.
Smash something.
He was about to smash something. You can hear the anger in the swings. He's almost got it.
I think there's a fucking pin in there.
Yeah, there's a dowel.
Not in shape for this shit.
There's a dowel right in the center. You guys can't see it on the camera, but it's almost off. He's got both plates moving. A little bit more loving, and it'll be off. I don't know why he went back to the little hammer. Hopefully we didn't just put a nice hole.
Look at the fucking junk.
All this to take one damn drawbar off. Did you tell him where we got the drawbar from?
I think Cody.
All right, yeah.
Well, he said out of Pennsylvania.
We got it out of Pennsylvania. A great deal on Facebook Marketplace.
Damn sure.
That it was $1,000 for the drawbar, and then we had to pay the shipping to get it up here. Hell of a deal. We weren't complaining. It is used, so it's not brand new, but I mean, we weren't paying the $3 grand or more, whatever it was, for a brand new one. We got the other drawbar now. So she's a big one. It's upside down right now, but there's actually the it's like a little bushing thing that goes inside the hole. That way it makes the hole smaller, plus you don't wear out the actual drawbar. Those are replaceable. This is the other one, so it's only this wide. It's not the thickness and width that we cared about. All we wanted was a normal drawbar that with a pinhole, and not the stupid clevis junk that honestly wasn't as strong as you'd want it to be to have heavy stuff on. But this is the only way to get it for these tractors, is this big one. So once this gets wore out, you can just order these online, I'm pretty sure. I've seen them before. Birdie is going to plug that light in. I'm going to hold the ladder. We didn't run the wire correctly, and the overhead door ripped the thing off. This is dumb ways to die. Jeez! There go all the other lights.
I was going to wonder, you should have fucking let the lights off. Maybe we should have
turned the light switch off.
Well, now I think the...
He's gonna do it the smart way now. We made the plug-in actually like a normal outlet, and then he can just unhook it from the roof. So he's gonna do it on the ground now instead of up there.
I mean, it's still dangerous.
But it's a lot better.
Don't try this at home, kids.
No, we are trained professionals.
I honestly hope you don't put that in the video.
Why not? It's funny shit. You didn't die. We're good. I would have caught you somewhat. But yeah, now it's even darker in here. He pulled out the old light. He got her fixed. Not the safe way, but he got it fixed. Look at that. He did it on the ground, so nobody has to be worried about anything dangerous happening.
Yeah, there was nothing.
There was nothing irresponsible about that. The job got done. That's all that matters at the end.
It was in the right place.
Yep. So Christop's got the inside back bolted. He's slapping in this old hog right here. Look at that. You know what we can pull with it now, Christoph?
Push.
Push. You think pushing air out of your mouth helped a little?
Yeah. Look at this beast. I'm excited.
I don't know. We really don't have anything that heavy for it.
But for the fun of it.
We weren't gonna go spend $3 grand for this drawbar, but because I found it online for a very good deal,
We did it.
we did not hold back getting it.
It makes the tractor movie.
Yeah, now it looks like we can hook something on. I mean, that's impressive. I mean, all the new big tractors have drawbars that big, but we didn't have anything like that. So he's gonna pin that in under there, put these swinging pins in, so that way it doesn't move side to side, and should be ready. This will probably get hooked on the pick right, so we'll have to switch that to the large thousander right there, and we'll have to pull that off, put the thousander on it, the big one, and it'll be good to go, because we don't have a large thousander here for the 200. For that to go. We could buy the adapter coupler that goes from small thousander to large, so we could run the 200 on there, but it might just pull the big harrows for spreading instead and make it work how it is.
All right, so actually, Dre's had the camera for a bit and I forgot about it. So yeah, is that clean? So I finished that up, put a patch there. There was a crack there that I welded. The one that's right down by the propeller I welded. And then I put a bigger patch over here. It's really the last piece that we didn't do on the top. So it's not perfect welding, but for a patch it'll hold. Something else will wear out before that weld does. So I think this tank is ready to go. I'm not sure if they did check the bearings when everything was off already or not. If not, that's the last thing we gotta do on it. But that's about it for me. I'm not sure. Andreas might do something else, but we got a few more things to do before I think I'm spreading shit tomorrow with my tractor trailer truck. Andreas might be spreading with something, and we'll get after it.